Honorable Speaker, I thank you very much for the opportunity, and let me also join my brothers in congratulating the Liaison Committee for a job well done. The budget policy statement set the stage for the budget-making process, and what they have achieved under very stringent timeline is adorable, and we thank them. Honorable Speaker, this is unprecedented because the budget-making process falls under the purview of the Budget and Appropriations Committee. And because of the lapse of certain committees, the mandate was ably picked by the Liaison Committee, and they have done a splendid job in that regard, Honorable Speaker. The skewed resource allocation in this country, Honorable Speaker, needs to be addressed. Yesterday, I heard the majority leader and the minority leader give a swipe at the outgoing composition of the Budget Committee, Honorable Speaker. And they did give an indication that if the current Budget Committee, as will be constituted, will play the same monkey business, that they will be facing a dissolution before this House, and it has been done before, Honorable Speaker. Every Kenyan pays taxes, so these taxes must serve as equally, Honorable Speaker. There is no region within the confines of this republic that people don't submit their taxes, Honorable Speaker. It is a constitutional obligation, and therefore, if there are areas where people get more funding to address their needs, to the detriment of others, Honorable Speaker, that must be properly addressed, Honorable Speaker. It is high time that we expanded our tax base. We only have the formal sector paying taxes without sweat. But the informal sector, where a huge chunk of money lies, no one really knows and has designed the best strategy to mop up those taxes that are lying out there without the government's attention, Honorable Speaker. Agriculture, when we were in school, and I believe still to date, contributes the biggest to our GDP, Honorable Speaker, at 65%, Honorable Speaker, including provision of jobs. But this is the only sector that is never funded properly or adequately, Honorable Speaker. The Malabo Protocol did give a ceiling of up to 15% of any budget of any country that subscribes to the Malabo Protocol to fund agriculture, Honorable Speaker, but that is not the case up to now. We must, as a country, achieve a balanced trade so that our money, which is in Kenya shillings, can compete effectively against other foreign currencies, Honorable Speaker. Today, our shilling to the dollar is at 129. Why is it not 100 shillings? Why is it not 1-to-1? Because we tend to import more than we export, and as a result, therefore, we lose the value of our Kenya shilling as a nation, Honorable Speaker. If we export, we attract more dollars, and if we have more dollars circulating within our market, it loses value automatically, and that therefore pushes the value of our shilling high up, Honorable Speaker. The education sector has been a mess, especially lately, Honorable Speaker, from primary to JSS, to our secondary, to university, to our tertiary. Something needs to be done, Honorable Speaker, and therefore, if it is a funding issue, then we need to channel more monies, because again, we are not going to, revel at ourselves as those who went to school before the children that we have now, and have the ones that are in school languishing out there. So therefore, we must address this issue of education wholesomely, Honorable Speaker. We must avoid wastages and pilferages of our resources, and certain times we have budgeted corruption. That must stop going forward. The health sector is a great mess. The SHA is not working. The SHIF, the emergency and the chronic funds, all this is a mess, Honorable Speaker. Something must be done in that regard. And finally, we have a very big appetite for loans, both locally and foreign loans. We must find a middle ground as a nation to reduce borrowing so that we can be self-independent.
The Honorable MP for Kwanza.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the Licensing Committee for having